We are in the future, Jim.
It sounded like somebody's old DeSoto breaking down on the side of the road.
Well, that was the future at one point, but this is the future now, and we are here. Brought to you by your DeSoto Plymouth dealer. Jim just beating the shit out of his desk. That's his favorite thing to do.
I've got my notepad right here and my pen on the desk. I'm ready to do some work.
Hey, can we do an episode or like a whole season? Like when you did the straitjacket, when you wore the straitjacket, we could have you in a straitjacket.
Yes, because, see, ladies and gentlemen, I'm being told not only do I have certain picadillos and idiosyncrasies in the microphone when I get all head up and excited, as Aunt Lola used to say, that Brian Last's super hearing can detect, but now I'm being told that I get too vehement when I make my points and I'm here in my own office pounding and popping upon my desk with authority here. I'm making my points, or I have my notepad here that I'm throwing down like a visual audible baseball cap at the absurdity of what we're talking about. And Jay Sharknado now is complaining that I'm drumming. I sound like Jose Greco's backup band.
He complains plenty about me too, if that makes you feel better.
Oh, well, you never tell me about that.
You don't need to know. I'm telling you because I'm nice. I'm telling you now because I'm nice.
Well, you don't tell me the number of times or the issue of the complaints or the importance of those complaints. I'd like to know that somebody is complaining about you in a serious fashion on a regular basis.
Again, Mr. Carson, you wanted to be uninvolved with what was happening behind the scenes here at the show, and that's the way we've made it. You just do your thing, you show up, you get dropped off at the door, then you go back to Lake Tahoe.
Well, no, I've got to actually go back to the hills with Joanne. Or Joanna. He was married 3 times to a Joan, a Joanne, and a Joanna. Was that not what it was?
I was just watching something about Wayne Newton threatening to kick his ass because he kept making jokes about Wayne Newton. He's like, I know this guy. Why is he doing this to me? And then he ran into him. He's like, I'm going to kick your ass.
Okay, wait a minute. Now, before we go any further with these television numbers, there is a new CNN documentary in Las Vegas.
It's great, isn't it?
And how old is Wayne Newton?
Well, Wayne Newton...
How old am I? Google him. How old
I'll tell you this. Wayne Newton's definitely in his 80s, but his face...
His face is only about 22. No, that's what... He can't close his eyes. And he's got not... You know the man. You've been watching the man on television for 60 years. When he was he was a teenage phenomenon as a singer.
81.
He was out there on television. Okay, 81 years old, not a wrinkle on his face. His hair is blacker than Bill Superstar Dundee's. He can't close his fucking eyes. When they gave him the facelift, he ended up with nipples on his chin.
Now he's going to kick your ass.
Well, let him come and I can whip any 81-year-old man in the fucking house. As Thez is dead, right?
Well, yeah.
Okay, I can kick any 81-year-old man in the fucking world today, and most of the 75 and up-year-old women. I'll have you know, come at me, bitches.
If we could find some outlaw commission that will approve this, would you take that challenge? Would you fight anyone 81 and above? If they say they can kick your ass?
Is it barehanded now, or can I bring something?
Well, can they bring something?
Well, no, they can't bring anything.
Why would you get a weapon? Why would you need the advantage over the 81-year-old? You seemed so confident a minute ago.
Because I'm just a manager. I would have to have some kind of...
I see. You need a champion.
But never... So, point is, Wayne Newton, what the fuck? It looks like he had his face sandblasted. I've never... If all that sprung loose from the top of his head, his face would look like a set of Venetian blinds, wouldn't it?
He was so good in The Adventures of Ford Fairlane as, like, the bad guy record executive. And then he never did anything else in film ever again.
he looks like he was run over by a Ford Fairlane.
Oh, come on.
I'm serious. It looks like the parasailing accident robbed Wayne Newton of his face, and they put back on a goddamn Halloween mask.
Here's the question, because a lot of these celebrities do this, even the men as we see now as they get older. Wayne Newton's not in movies, he's not on TV. It's specifically a stage show for a live audience, and he feels compelled to have a youthful appearance, or at least what he thinks. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what triggers the mindset of, hey, Doc, make me look, because you don't look young, you look, I don't even know how to describe it.
Well,
I'm looking at pictures of him right now as we're talking.
You know how old the person, well, you heard Heyman tried the plastic surgery. Heyman went into plastic surgeon's office, said, Doc, make me look like I did 25 years ago. He added a tail.
Oh, stop it.
But, the point, at 81 years old, if you are even motivated to once in a while, after 60 years of doing it, go out on stage and do a stage show in Las Vegas at 81 years, and you got all the money you fucking need, much less you're motivated enough to have multiple surgeries just as a cosmetic thing to do those shows. What the fuck's wrong with you? Come out like Willie Nelson every once in a while, Wayne, and fucking entertain your fans and look like you look. He's 90, whatever the fuck. He's fine with it.
Maybe it's about trying to get younger women. Like Vince all of a sudden changed his face completely.
God damn it. And here's another thing. If you're 81 years old, why are you trying to get any women? Fuck, be glad you're getting breath. You're getting oxygen.
Well, you're just giving up on life early, aren't you?
Well, fuck 80 fucking what?
What if he lives to be 110 years old? He's going to go that long without companionship?
Oh, fuck him.
What?
Fuck him. Now we're going back to Vince here for a second. This fucking moron. Of all these years, Vince McMahon turns out to be a moron. I would have rather him had a fucking perverted sex scandal when he was 40 than when he's 75. Then it's like, well, fuck, how do you even have the goddamn energy to go to all this trouble? But anyway, Wayne Newton.
I don't know where we're going. We time traveled for this, ladies.
No, I just wanted to bring that up. We're talking about ratings, but it came across my mind.
That's a good special, though. Have you watched that one?
Yes.
And the other one with Jake Tapper?
There's three episodes already.
Did you see the Jake Tapper show, too, where he talks about political scandals?
Yeah. You know what? I went to sleep on Rod Blagojevich.
That's the only one I've missed. I missed that episode.
I was interested, but it was late and I nodded off. I got to go back and check that out. But the wonderful documentaries on CNN. Since nobody makes entertaining fucking television anymore, let's make entertaining shows about real shit that happened.